Hey, welcome to episode 2 of Big Hurt's Cappy Hour. Can't believe we made it a second week. I am your host, the Big Hurt, Allan Jepsen, former professional wrestler turned very amateur men's league baseball player. Joined by my co-host this week again, the Grasshopper Killer, Ernie Williams. How are we doing this week?
I am fantastic. I am exhausted, and I guarantee you are as well.
Very much so. Very long travel day over the last 24 hours. But hey, sometimes you got to be a little tired to make things worth it. So as you can see, we are wearing some very bright clothing. Where we were this weekend was in Mesa, Arizona, and we went to watch Cosmic Baseball with the Tri-City Chili Peppers and the Glow Emojis. Wow, what an experience that was. Boy, was it hot. I mean, what are your thoughts initially on the Cosmic Baseball?
I thought it was amazing. When I was explaining to people that we were going down to Arizona for 3 days to watch glow in the dark baseball, it blew their mind. A lot of people asked if we were playing in it. And technically, we'll get into it, but we were in the game.
Absolutely. As we start last week, we will start with what cap are you wearing? As you can see behind me right there, that was the one I purchased before the trip. But while we were in Arizona, I managed to pick up this bright beauty, Glow Emojis. It's so bright. I don't know when I'm going to wear this again, but I was actually wearing both of them during the game for most of the game, sometimes flipping it back and forth. So it was pretty sweet.
Real fairway fan, I tell you that.
Are there really diehard fans for either one of these teams?
I mean, I've only got one hat. That hat being the Tri-City Chili Peppers. I went with the all pink. I know we've been planning this trip for months, and if anybody screams, "I'm going to wear that hat again," it is 100% you.
I mean, that checks out with what I would typically buy or wear. And based on our last big trip, which was San Diego, which I have something that's in pretty much these similar colors. So, yeah, I like my bright colors. They stand out. It's better than just wearing boring black.
I also
So,
love the fact that when we booked this trip in January, I believe, you had already had the shorts, and that also didn't surprise me. Not obviously the team shorts, but just a perfect 10 for 10 match in the bright shorts.
I've had those shorts for probably 15 years, which is pretty crazy to think
That's
about.
almost more impressive.
Yeah, and I think that might be their last voyage. I think the waistband is starting to fall out, so I don't think the string's going to stay in there anymore. So I think their last voyage was this trip here. So
What a way to go out.
died a hero, right? All right, so as we did touched on last week, we did a little thing called the Hurt Locker, where we showcase some of the players' gear. Managed to find out the Glow Emojis decided to post some of the Rawlings gear. So here we are here with some of the brightness that they bring. Wow. I,
Unreal.
like we talked about last week with Jackie Robinson stuff, touched on the customization that Rawlings has been doing, and boy, did they ever. So, I mean, we know they've done the custom revs, and we've done the custom catcher's gear. I didn't realize they would do custom batting gloves. So maybe that's something we'll see in the future.
I'm curious. I'm curious. That's a great question. But when you have a massive, I think massive is the right word for what this kind of movement and is going to be called. I don't know if it's called custom anymore. They're such fan friendly. They're such team orientated. Like if they give away so many items, I don't know if it falls under the custom category anymore.
For sure.
If that makes
Uh,
sense.
yeah, I mean, I don't like. I know there's a couple of the popular brands that do things like the fuzzy sliding mitts, but these are like
These are over the top.
and that's us saying it. So that means it's
Right?
really over the top. So I don't know if I could rock a fuzzy one. I mean, I have a hard time rocking a sliding mitt now, but I mean, I have one. I just don't like to slide. So
It hurts.
yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. It hurts.
Well, when you're not playing on prestigious fields
But
like they are in Arizona, and you get to play on sweet fields like Hammond in Maple Ridge, yeah, it's a little rough on the legs.
don't forget about Larry Walker and Mundy Park.
Larry Walker's a little soft
Shout out Larry
on
Walker.
the field there at Larry Walker's at least soft enough to slide on, whereas
Yes.
Mundy is not either. So that used to be one of the best fields he used to play on, and now it's not the greatest.
Not, yeah. Okay, top four. What do you like on here?
I love the chest protector on the catcher's gear. I think just the bright
Agree.
color, obviously. Uh, Big fan of the revs. I'm waiting for them to allow us regular folk to customize them so we can do something a little fun for our stuff. And I kind of like the ice cream drip jerseys. They're awful, but they're also fantastic. So, what about yourself?
I'm a glove guy. We all know that.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the Rev 1. The exact same reasons. Again, really waiting on the customization of it. Kind of scared to see that price point on it. But I could definitely go for at least a custom one, maybe two. The catcher's gear, like you said, phenomenal.
Yeah.
The batting gloves would be third for me. I know Rawlings has a kind of thinner, away from the Bruce Bolt thick, more towards the Nike kind of right in the middle, a little bit thicker than Franklin's even. And I'm not a fan of the sliding mitts.
That's totally fair.
I have 3 sliding mitts. I've got a sliding mitt that matches the sprinkles, but I'm not a big fan of the fuzzy.
Totally fair. All right, so moving on to, let's give you a little bit of a history. The first game for the Tri-City Chili Peppers was played on June 1st, 2024. So not that long ago. It was in Colonial Heights, Virginia. The Tri-City Chili Peppers
Of course it
took... yeah, right? That's what you think of Neon Cosmic. Colonial Heights, Virginia. The Tri-City Chili...
Oh, I was thinking Williamsburg for sure.
Yeah, no,
That's different.
very much so.
That's different.
They took on the Greenbrier Knights at Shepherd Stadium, which I think is where their college summer league team plays. Under full black lights, over 18 500-watt black lights. So I think they've come a long way since that original game, but they've pretty much been selling out the entire time while they've been doing this, which, I mean, I get it now. So... But yeah, not a long history, but it seems like they're trending in the right direction to be another option in the market for people to check out. So that's pretty sweet.
I believe so. Yeah.
All right, we didn't really get any photos because we were just getting into the stadium at that time, but they decide home and away a little differently than standard coin toss or rock paper scissors. I think they do it differently every single time. I've seen one time them do a pillow fight, where one of the players got accidentally punched in the mouth and was bleeding everywhere pre-game.
I was really hoping for the pillow fight.
Yeah, me too. But being that we were at Sloan Park, which is the home of the Cubs, they decided to do a Chicago dog hot dog eating contest between the two teams. And then it went to fan vote, which, again, we'll touch on something to do with the fan vote later on. But... yeah, went to fan vote, and the fans decided because they wanted, I think they were just all behind the Chili Peppers, that the Chili Peppers got home team. So, I mean, it was pretty cool to see. I like that it's different, that's how they start out. It's not just a standard home and away based on a schedule. So, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
that's connected. So no, the bun is connected.
Fair.
So 2 pieces equal sandwich. My opinion. Uh-oh. Internet's gonna come close.
You know what? You're the first person to voice the same opinion that I have. And another hot take: I hate hot dogs.
Except
They're overrated.
Where did you not hate one?
Okay, I had a Fenway Frank, kind of have to, and if I ever go to Chavez Ravine in LA, I'm going to have a Dodgers dog. But that's it. What do you put on your hot dog?
I'm pretty boring. I'm just a ketchup guy. So,
Ketchup and onions, only way to go. Mustard sucks.
yeah, I could do without it, but if it's there, I'll eat it. So, not too picky.
Chicago style is a hot dog with only mustard on it, by the way.
I think they have quite a few more things on it, but yeah, I thought it was like relish and peppers and stuff like that. So it's a Chicago style dog. Anyways, so normally teams will start with the ceremonial first pitch. The Tri-City Chili Peppers decide to do something a little different. They call it the unceremonial first pitch. And we were treated to a little bit of surprise. Not someone I would expect to be out there, but they brought out Johnny Gomes, World Series champion, a man with a 242 average, 162 home runs, and he's played for 8 teams. So that was pretty cool to see. How many of those 8 teams can you name?
8 teams.
Yeah.
Okay, he started in Tampa.
Correct.
Boston, obviously.
Yep.
I want to say Pittsburgh.
Nope.
Kansas City.
Yep.
So that's what, 3?
3, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Is it going to be something like Washington?
That's another one.
Oh, okay.
2 NL,
Man,
1
glad you
AL,
stopped me.
1 wild card.
Oakland,
Oakland A's, yeah.
formerly known as Atlanta.
That's correct. One more in the National
okay.
League.
So I got one more NL
And then a wild card.
division.
The Central.
Is it the Reds?
You got it. Now,
Really?
Now that you got all 7, where do you think else he played?
Where? What do you mean? Where else he played?
He played on one other professional team besides
The Savannah Bananas.
Nope. But he has done both. Yes, that's correct.
Overseas?
Yeah.
The Tigers? Hanshin Tigers?
No. He played for the Tohoku Rakuten Golden Eagles for one season. I believe it was in 2016. So,
Is that where he ended?
I thought he finished in 2018. I'm not about to go back and look, but
Okay.
either way, if he finished over there, that would make sense. But yeah, Johnny Gomes came out wearing number 6'7". No, you're not going to do it?
I hate that I'm doing this.
Yeah,
I hate
too bad.
that I'm doing this. I did it.
He managed to get the first out of the game, which was pretty sweet. So yeah, then we
6'4" put out, or 6'3" put out?
wasn't it a 1-3 put out because the additional pitcher that was hanging out up the middle?
Oh, you're correct.
So basically a cheeky little cheating way to get an out there. So, which, hey, whatever, that's fine.
I like it.
After they get the game
That was a
started,
nice surprise, especially the pop.
absolutely. I mean, like, I don't think he was a terribly hated guy in any single way. I thought he was a fun guy. So yeah, it was pretty cool to see.
This thing that he would do when he was hitting?
Just a little grinder.
Yeah.
I think it was the second inning. We got a glimpse of this guy here. I I don't quite understand it. We didn't really look it up. Don't know if his name was Rogers, but he came out in full football gear, doing Aaron Rodgers pose. Out of all the players you could possibly choose to be like, why?
Okay, I've got two things about this picture. A, umpire Santa,
We're gonna get there in a second.
and then the sorry, the funny thing about the Aaron Rodgers is just yesterday he was photographed wearing an Arizona Cardinals hoodie.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know because he's kind of a little bit of a troll. I don't know if he's going to do this whole thing because he's a free agent and he's going to just start wearing other teams' stuff. But
I don't know. Who cares? I hope he retires. So I'm not going to beat around that bush. But yes, umpire Santa. Interesting. I mean, it seems like they're there was I believe the first base umpire was a cowboy as well, and wearing cowboy boots as well.
yes,
Yep. But umpire Santa was an interesting touch. He didn't really do much of anything in terms of anything more than just umpire the game in Santa stuff, and he had obviously the big beard.
a little dancing.
Yeah, very
That was
minimal,
it.
but
Nothing major. Yep.
yeah, it's a little gimmick. So, but I mean, it was funny to see when Santa came out, and then at some point everybody booed Aaron Rodgers here pretty mercilessly in the stadium, and then at one point I think we booed Santa for a terrible call. So,
Yes.
guess we're not going to be on the
I can
guess we're not going to be on the
confirm.
nice list this year.
Sweet. We're with Aaron Rodgers.
Great, that's where I want to be. Little further, I think this was in the third inning. The Glowmojis have an actual
When they announced him, they said he wears number 50.
yeah.
As we can see there, no number on there.
No,
They
but
have another 50 on the team.
so later on when he switched jerseys, he was actually wearing the jersey that said 5. I believe it was 5 dash.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
So yeah, so like pretty sweet that an actual police officer comes out and plays professional baseball. I believe he's from North Carolina is what they said.
Correct.
But not the only takeaway from this video. If you can see in the background there, and I'll try and bring he didn't get a whole lot of action in this game, and he was quite hilarious with
Neither of them did.
Yeah, he was laying down in the outfield, kicking his legs up. I believe at one point the other left fielder was playing football the entire inning. It's just I was surprised to not see a left fielder get very much action at all, considering these guys were hitting the ball pretty well, but it was almost all to center and right field. And it wasn't just because there was so many lefties or anything like that, even the righties. And I get when they turned the lights out that, depth perception might not be quite there and everything's going to go that like a little bit of step
100%.
later. So, yeah, that was the pickleball was a good touch. And I love that one of the other guys on the other team went out and sat and kind of played referee in between. So,
What I liked about that is, like you said, that's in the second inning, and they bill the game as the first half as real baseball. And
yes.
the second half under lights. And real baseball, they're not playing pickleball on left field.
Yeah,
But
maybe
still,
we should,
fantastic.
Maybe we should. Maybe we
Fantastic.
should start. So,
Go for it.
nice little touch that they did in the second inning is they partnered with one of the bigger charities, which is obviously Stand Up to Cancer. I'll let you touch on this one a little bit.
Stand Up for Cancer, Major League Baseball does it quite often. I think it's a great cause. Here we have a really good friend of both of ours, Jamie, holding up a sign for her father who passed away, unfortunately, a few years ago, as well as one of her really good friends, Faye. And another name we see on there is Quag, guy we've played slow pitch with. And some good news is that he's going through and beating it, and things are looking good for him. So just want to say that I think this was a great cause. I don't think there's anyone who hasn't been affected by it. So yeah, I thought that this was a really good, easy way to honor people.
Absolutely, and they didn't do it in any sort of like shove it in your face way. They did a very nice way, and I believe they followed it up with the military veterans thing as well. So, or it was pretty close to that at the same time. So, it was nice. It was nothing very like the Major League Baseball All-Star game. It can seem like a little much, but this one was a nice little touch.
I think you said it right. It's a not shove it down your throat kind of thing. It's just, here it is, take it if you want it, and there you go. Here's the
Agreed.
booth when you walk in, get your tickets, and there it is.
For sure. Yeah, it was a nice little touch, and it didn't take, like, sometimes these things can take away from the game a little bit, but I didn't think it did at all. I think they did it the right amount of time in the right spot, and it was a good, nice little touch. So after that, I believe they went into something a little weird. Decided to do one of the teams gets to decide a gimmick for the inning, I guess, and the Chili Peppers decided backwards base running, which means you go third to second to first to home, and we saw someone stealing first. Here's a video of one of the guys up to bat.
Hard left turn. You know how hard that would be to just have one inning that goes completely against everything you've learned over 30 plus years of playing baseball?
Mentally, it would be like just thinking about leading off. It just breaks my brain a little bit. Stealing second from third breaks my brain a little bit.
Yep.
And then rounding, like, because there was a guy that hit a gap shot at one point that had to go from third to home, but had to touch second and first in between.
Just everything you learn, it goes. I mean, I definitely would have been that guy that fly out, I'm going to first, and then.
Yeah, I think another guy did it as well. When he popped up, I think he accidentally went down the line like he forgot. Which
I think he went a lot farther.
Yeah, it was a caught in the air anyway, so I don't think it really mattered at the end of it. But it was pretty funny to see it. Broke my brain a little bit for a few minutes.
Like how they actually flipped the third and first baseman.
Yes,
because I noticed the first baseman or third baseman running off for the Chili Peppers wearing an infield glove as opposed to a strapper, and then it kind of made sense to me.
I mean, most third basemen can play first, and first baseman can play third. So, I mean, decent way to flip it. So, but it was real funny to watch, and I don't want to try it. I don't.
Nice little gimmick.
Yeah,
I thought it was perfect.
I don't need to do it. Following that, I believe was 3 minutes of chaos. 3 minutes of chaos is getting a lot of video clicks lately because there was a. I'll explain what it is first. 3 minutes of chaos is the top of each half of the inning. They give 3 minutes where every single ball is live. In the crowd, foul ball, foul tip, doesn't matter where it goes as long as it doesn't physically leave the stadium. The ball is live, and this is where I signed my second professional contract. We became players in the game. So. Everyone there in the stadium that night, all 15,000 of us became glow emojis and Chili Peppers. So that was a lot of fun.
I think. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So I have one issue with this, and I think I assume that it's kind of agreed upon. I don't know that it's kind of just straight dick fastballs. Here you go, hit it. Maybe take a little bit off, but just basically a straight pitch. unfortunately, when the glowmojis or the chili peppers were up, the inning was over in 2 minutes and 25 seconds or whatever it was. So that's a good thing. But maybe it would be more beneficial or productive if it was just kind of like the first 2 outs. But again, then you come to the same thing that you're still not using the whole time anyways. So at first I thought 3 minutes wasn't going to be enough. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I do like it. It did come into play with a ball down the left field line. Not a home run, not an inside the park home run, but it was a foul ball home run.
Yeah, the ball went into the crowd, and a fan got it, didn't catch it in the air because I believe it's an out if he catches it in the air, but then just refused to throw it back in. Like he obviously didn't know what was going on. The entire section's yelling at him. They were screaming at him, and then by the time the guy had touched third, they finally threw the ball back in. So at that point, they may as well have just kept it. So, but
and we do have to say too that the team on defense had players at the base of the aisles,
yeah,
so that the fan could throw the ball into a player and didn't have to actually throw it on the field of play, which correct. I thought was smart.
From a safety standpoint,
maybe he couldn't find it. Yes, exactly. But I think, like you said, that with the notoriety that it's getting right now, is that clip where the guy got the ball off the foul ball in the concourse, threw it to the guy at the bottom of the stairs. He threw it to the plate, got the guy at the plate.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. I was hoping that normally we would have tried to take a video of this, but we had to put our phones down because we were in the game. So we did not want to miss anything in case the ball did come to us, because we weren't going to hit any cutoffs. We were going right to the plate. Beyond that, a couple of the rules that we didn't touch on. Ball 4, the batter gets to hit a fungo shot.
I like that.
Yeah, which is different. So he just basically gets to toss the ball in the air and hit it where he wants. Now, some people still somehow rolled over into ground balls to infielders, but we kind of anticipated.
And it wasn't like it was a productive out.
No. I think it was a speed thing, like they were just trying to speed the game up a little bit. So, that was probably the case. All right. I think that gets through most of our light stuff. Then we got to an intermission. Because it's an intermission, I feel like it's a good time for our own intermission. Once again, we have an unsponsored, uncrustable break, which we had a lot of them this weekend.
A ton.
Smuckers, we're coming for you. You come for us. We'll wait for your call. We managed to get everybody involved a little bit before the game. Have a little pre-game uncrustable, which was delicious. I think at least I had 5 different flavors this weekend. I think you only had 4.
Only 4.
What
no
was
airport Uncrustables for me?
No, you flew through Canada, which seemed to be the better choice in the grand scheme of things. But what was the worst flavor you had this weekend? Not that any of them are bad, but what is the one that ranks the lowest on your list?
I'm gonna say that my least favorite. I'm not gonna say the worst because it's still good, but I'm
Absolutely.
gonna say least favorite, and that would be the blackberry.
Mine too.
And I don't know if it was, and I don't know is because you were the first out of the house to have a terrible travel day home. You left it out on the counter, which I appreciate. By the time I got there, it's too warm.
Fair enough.
I still ate it all.
I found that it didn't have enough
been my
jam.
least.
I thought it didn't have enough jam in it. So, yeah, least favorite. And then what other kinds we had? We had I had standard grape in the airport. We had lots of strawberry. Yeah. We also had peanut butter and honey. And then we had peanut butter and chocolate.
Dynamite.
So, absolutely. That one kind of blew us away. I think that one, that's probably both of our number ones from the weekend.
by
But yeah,
far.
we were going at
Only
that
because
one.
it was different.
Yeah, I just peanut butter and chocolate, good. So
Can't go wrong.
yeah, exactly. So
Close number
uh,
two. Close number two. Strawberry classic.
yeah,
Uh, and then my third would have been the peanut butter and honey. Me personally, a little too much honey in it.
fair enough. So since it was intermission, at this point is when they all the players leave the field. They go get water, get changed, and they get set up for the cosmic part of the day, which we then were introduced to the cosmic flight crew. They have like four guys that are dressed in like cosmic or space stuff, and they come up.
Astronauts, yeah.
I guess that's what they're called. And then they do some tricks. They did jump rope with someone standing on their shoulders, which was just dumb. I can't believe they did it.
Compressed
And
a
then
vertebrae of mine just watching it.
pretty much, and then we got to see one thing that we're kind of like skeptical at first, but then as it started to build, we really got into it. Here's a photo of this one here. So what they did is they brought in a couple children, and they were what are they, cadets, to help out the crew, and they just started stacking boxes with one
Hold
of
on,
their.
they didn't just start stacking boxes. There was a fifth member of the crew, and we can barely see her in the top box there in the bottom left. A little inflatable cow by the name of.
Melissa.
Thank you. Anyway, as you were.
Yeah, so they just kept stacking, and like at first it's like, oh, okay, this is something, and then as they started to really get up there, the crowd really started to get into it, which was pretty awesome. And how much did they? How many boxes did they get up to?
27 boxes. Those boxes are probably 18 inches to 24 inches tall. That cow is up there.
Yeah, they're really trying to get that cow to space. So, yeah, like they did it. They
It
did
was
a few
utterly
other things.
fantastic.
Oh, terrible.
You're going to cut that one out too, aren't you?
I don't know how to do any of that. So.
Perfect. Stupid jokes, here they come.
So at the end of the intermission, they're all set up. All players come back. This is how it looks when they switch over to Cosmic.
During the intermission of watching Melissa get boxed up to space and the grounds crew relining
Yeah.
everything. I only had one thing that I would have liked to see is the foul line go all the way on the grass, all the
Sure.
way to the end of the field. But that is my only complaint about that, and I think they did a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they should have maybe repainted the bases before the game itself too, so they stood out a little bit more. But they used some sort of neon like lime to line the lines, which was pretty awesome. So which made it stand out pretty good. And then they go ham with the glitter after that, the little confetti, because it stands
So
out big
much.
time. And there's so much. We just kept commenting on how bad we felt for the grounds crew post this game. So, yeah,
A couple of mows and it's gone.
that's what I think too. So,
But
couple
as
things.
we can see there, going back to what you said about their first game under all the black lights, I think what you can't really see there is that they have rolling kind of trailers at a lower level that have all the black lights, so they don't have to go and swap out all the lights. So I think that's a fantastic idea from them as well.
Yeah, and it makes their whole production mobile, so they don't have to worry about setting up so much at every single park like changing out actual bulbs to black lights and so on, which was pretty quick and easy. Probably would be my guess. Just a lot of generators that have to kick around the stadium. So then they played a bunch of innings on in the black lights. I think it was they only played 8 full innings. So from 4 to 8 is all under black lights, which was crazy to watch. I don't think I have the depth perception the debt perception, as someone said this weekend. But I don't have the depth perception to probably make any of these plays, and I don't want to try. I don't even want to get like a neon ball and go and play in the dark and see. So kudos to these. Yeah, exactly. So kudos to these guys for being able to do that. This is not an easy thing to do. And I thought they originally played with a...
Pure athletes.
Yeah, right. I thought they really originally played with an L screen in front of the main pitcher. But I think that's just for the home run derbies, which is what I'm going to touch on next. They seem to use a couple innings as... They have 2 guys come up, and basically this is the full inning, and it's a home run derby. They have 45 seconds. I do have a video of home run derby, which
just launching balls into space.
It's
amazing how well the balls glow.
Absolutely, just gone, just crushed. And I think he hit 13 this round. So yeah, the score got up there into football scores pretty much after these. I think the final score was like 28-19, which was whatever. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the score doesn't matter. But it was during one of the innings there in the late half, we got another appearance from one Johnny Gomes. Here he is, not wearing a helmet, just going out there doing his thing. I only have him here for one swing. The end result, though, Johnny Gomes struck out. So, yeah, here's a little foul tip. But yeah, Johnny Gomes struck out, which was pretty funny to see. He got the first out of the game and then wasn't out later on.
But there you go. That goes back to the same thing. We just had a 13-year MLB veteran strike out in a glow-in-the-dark game, going back to the depth perception of being able to hit that ball.
I mean, we see it all the time when a lot of these ex-pro guys come out and play banana ball. Obviously, they haven't done a whole lot since then, so they might have lost a step or two, but they're just there to have fun, and seemed like Johnny was having a blast while doing it.
It always seemed like Johnny was having a blast.
Absolutely. We got to the 7th inning.
We all know the American flag overalls that he would rock.
Yes, that's very true. He was part of the beard crew in Boston at that one point there with Mike Napoli, and I guess all of them tried to do beards during that era, didn't they?
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Yeah, there was a few of them, and I think that was the whole Fear the Beard era of things for them. So we moved on to the 7th inning, which they do 7th inning a little differently. It's no longer a 7th inning stretch. It is 7th inning rave. I'll pause it here. We don't want to get any sort of strike against us. Ernie, what was the song? There we go. I'll play the video.
From the DJ of the Storm of Sand, I believe, is what I'm going to say.
Yeah. So
that song would not get out of my head for the rest of the trip.
Oh no, it sure didn't. Really no, and it went so well that they decided to do an 8th inning stretch as well, and did it again. So, which was entertaining to us, and we don't mind the song. So they played it again. We enjoyed it. I think it's a nice little different touch. I know the Bananas do. What do they do? Yellow or something like that. Is it the 7th inning they do?
I'm not a big Coldplay fan, so that's a tough one.
Yeah, no, I'm
that's
good with
personal, of course.
Yeah,
it's personal.
Yeah,
It's a
so
perfect song for them.
yeah, absolutely. As soon as the lights went out, we were visited by, and I guess they're attracted to the black lights, but you can kind of see it in the middle of his back and then on his arm there. Giant grasshoppers, just dive
Giant doesn't
bombing.
describe it right.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, I expected moths and stuff just because of the lights and stuff, but like these, like I don't know where all these grasshoppers came from.
The grass.
Okay, but yeah, I probably got hit in the face probably 5 to 10 times. Um, just
Easy.
swinging and swatting. You had a graveyard at your feet. Um,
Oh, I killed so many, and I feel bad for it. I didn't at the time, but I killed
that's
probably 15. The couple behind us kind of gave us warnings. I gave them to go ahead to just slap me if I needed to. Um, but yeah, there was tons.
Yeah, and it was like I don't know if it was it seemed like it was more in any of the sections that had the black lights behind them. Um,
Mm.
because like I did a little walk during at one point and went not on purpose near one in the outfield concourse, and yeah, I got pelted pretty good there too. So just I don't. There's obviously nothing they can do about this type of thing. It's just kind of
No.
deal with it. But yeah, it was
And you know what? To be fair, they're probably used to it. It might not have been to that scale regularly, but the locals are probably used to it to some degree.
Do you think if they were, they would have warned us? The locals, or are you talking about the
Uh,
team itself with the black lights?
the locals, the
Okay,
locals probably are a little more used to it.
maybe. Either way, didn't like it. Not a fan. I could do
No,
without them.
no,
Because like yeah, some of them were,
yeah,
were like big 2 3 inches long, and I'm just like and just coming and hitting you in the face doesn't feel good.
absolutely
So
not.
all right, well that pretty much concludes our topics towards it. Do you have any anything I didn't showcase on here that you're thinking about?
Just off the top of my head, I want to know where this is going to go, right?
Sure.
We saw the evolution of the bananas to 6 teams, I guess technically 7 teams. But I'm curious if this is feasible to do a more show aspect of it. I think it's pretty cool that they've teamed with Austin Schultz, content creator, who's doing some awesome, hilarious things on Instagram and TikTok. Also paired and got aligned with baseballisms. So I think that's bringing news to them as well. Yeah, I thought all in all, it was wicked.
Okay. Well, let's get our final thoughts comparing the two. Um, I personally, I was like, I wasn't sure what, and I probably did more research than anybody else in our group, but um, the whole thing blew me away. I think it was way more of a party atmosphere from the chili peppers to the bananas, which was real cool. But you can definitely see that it lacks the production that the bananas have. So,
Yes. So what do you prefer out of the two?
um, I mean, I'm going to another banana ball game in a few weeks, but uh, at this moment, I'd probably prefer the chili peppers, just because it's just a little bit more of a out there thing, a little bit more of a party, a little bit more fun. Um, but I mean, I still love the bananas. Like I still like them both a lot.
Of
It's not
course.
like taking away from any one of them, but um,
Absolutely.
you've been to now two bananas games and one chili peppers games. What is your thoughts?
Well, we got balls from each, so you can see they're a little bit different. Obviously, the one's a little bit brighter. Um, I think I do like what the Tri-City Chili Peppers are doing. I like how it's different. I like how they're kind of piggybacking off of the success of the Bananas, making a little bit of their own, also keeping kind of what obviously the Bananas have shown to be a proven track record. But I am going to go with the OG. I'm going to go with the Bananas. Obviously, what's the old saying about wanting to be somebody, copy them, basically. I'm obviously way off on the saying there. But yeah, I think you're right. It's definitely more of a party atmosphere with Cosmic Baseball. Obviously, you're playing under black lights. But I do like, even though it's a little more kiddish, a little more family friendly, I like the Bananas.
That's totally fair, and I don't think there's a wrong opinion in either one. They're both incredibly fun. They both took a lot of our money in merch. So I guess as they continue to pop up, we'll just keep going. But I'm curious, like you said, to see where the Chili Peppers go. In terms of
what are the chances you think that they kind of...
Excuse me. I don't know if they do. I think if they would have done it by now. Because the Bananas have done things with some universities and other college summer league teams, and they're kind of in the same part of the world. So I feel like if they were going to, they would have already. But
fair enough.
I guess we'll see. I mean, I just think the Bananas, in terms of their scalability, are just so far beyond this at this point. It would take a long time for the Chili Peppers to catch up to where. Because what did the Bananas do this weekend? 105,000 at Kyle Station.
Yeah, with the short porch of 139 feet to left field.
I mean, I think I can get it out of there. So
I mean, they do have a big, obviously, protective net that you have to hit it over. I assume you have to hit it over. It could just be there for protection. It could be offset, like set back off it. So if you hit the net, it drops down. It's a home run. I don't know. All I've seen is the pitcher. But yeah, I could definitely pop a couple there.
At least one, maybe more. But I guess I don't know how high the net is, or so. I would still find a way to roll over and ground out.
I just don't think that you can have, let's say, a 30-foot high protective net and still call your home run 130 or 189 feet if you have to hit it 320 feet.
Right. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I mean, it's crazy they're selling out the stadiums that they are, but yeah. I'll be going to a small park for...
You know that the Savannah Bananas have a 14,000 person wait list to work for them?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, and they got a lot of people working for them already. So, yeah. So after this weekend, I am gone for 2 weeks. I head off to Europe for a vacation. So we'll get back there. I know, right? We'll get back on here when I get back from vacation. I know you will be representing our team this weekend. Who do we got this weekend?
Yeah, we got Friday night at the aforementioned Mundy Park in Coquitlam against the Canadians. So usually always a decent game against them. A lot of good guys on the team. First matchup of the year against them.
Yeah, it's I mean, there's only so many teams we get to play at this point. So, good luck to you guys. I'll be stuffing my face with pasta and wine. Rough life.
I mean, I could do that here.
It's just not the same.
I'm not going to.
Thanks for tuning in again another week. Like our Instagram pages, the Big Hurt's Cappy Hour. My personal one, the Big Hurt Allan Jepsen. Yours over there.
I've got EarnDog14 on Instagram.
Go to YouTube, subscribe to the video, just watch it. We're also on Spotify, so you can catch us there from one of the links on our Instagram page. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a few weeks.